Hello everyone! Welcome back to Skobold Gaming and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We've just gotten out of the maze and we are headed back to, well, to figure out who's in charge, as the city is still under siege from demons and such. Anyway, let's head up on up. Up. The half-orc before you, wearing armor adorned by Iomedes? It's been a while since I played. I'm sorry. Golden swords. Is clearly exhausted. She obviously hasn't gotten much sleep over the last few days. There's soot on her face and fresh blood on her sword. Her hazel eyes are hard and focused, and her firm voice sounds accustomed to giving orders. She sizes you up, surprised, judging whether you are a friend or foe, and opens her mouth to ask you something, but freezes when she spots a Nevia. What's with the neck? Neck extend. But, aw, cute.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. This here's a new friend. She rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without her, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Nevia out of there.
Okay. I have important information about the location of a cultist den.
Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison.
What is the target of this battle?
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Ward Stone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Ward Stone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us.
We met some mongrels who live beneath Canabras. This is one to hug.
Most people in Canabras think that the children of the first Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
I see you are in serious need of help. You're in luck. If my mistress is with you, then I am with you also.
Tell me about the Ward Stone. Why is it so important?
The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomedes. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Ward Stones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss.
Well, let's not waste any time. To battle!
That's the spirit. You, take Nevia to the rear. The rest of you with me.
That stupid locust. I'm not prepared for this.
You hear labored breathing interspersed with the disgruntled muttering. Horgus is holding his rapier hilt in a white-knuckle grip. A bead of sweat trickles down from his temple.
Lord Horgus Worm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canobris can be said to be safe right now.
Okay, I'm gonna loot the guys here, because anything of value is of value. The door is locked. I might cast light.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
I think because we got people, we should be okay. Yeah, there's not many.
Cover me.
Just keep an eye on all their health. Landed a critical hit. Yes. I know how critical hits work.
Always watch your back.
Well, that's a lot. Hey, I know you, so you're one of these cultists. How's it going, pal? Want to join? Your lot will all be dead soon, but we'll be all alive. I can't. Come on, leave those losers. The Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Oh, we have a deserter on our hands.
Save the last one.
How lovely. Sorry, I needed to rearrange my desk a little. Alright, we're surrounded on both sides. Let's, but I think they will take care of them. We'll take care of this side.
I'll cut you wide open.
We will get a summon going. And I think we should be good. Seems like we are all good. Oh, I'm about to go down. Let's just heal up. There, simples. Wasn't too bad. Do we need to go through the door? Door's locked. Alright, I guess we go this way then? Yeah, we go this way. To the third floor we go. Well, there's no going back. Oh.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you Oh,
Oh, indeed. Wood. Okay.
what an unexpected surprise. Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Seems like someone in our group has already done the wood.
Mirago. You again, you wench!
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
Hey, demon woman. What's wrong with your face?
Oh, how rude. You're one to talk, mortal, with a face that even a mother would loathe. Staunton, sweetie. You're not going to let your friends speak to me like that, are you?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life is gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Drezen fell.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Drezen fell because of me. No, no, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
And she ran. She disappeared.
Stab their backs.
Get myself a potion. Whoop. Well, Sealer's gone down. We're fine. It's fine. I'll get her healed up. Where's my potions? There you are. Use until fully healed. Use until fully healed. There we go. We're fine. There are a lot of spell scrolls here, though. I should be fine with a mobility check. Oh no. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening voices, pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious ward stone. But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you. There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious ward stone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
Oh no. Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories, even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily 2 and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
Oh, yes, right. People have died. Good to see you've got your priorities straight, Camilla. Yeah, let's succumb to rage again. I want to see what happens. Oh. You feel righteous fury swell within at you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals. And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in the world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The wardstone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. I'm going to... succumb to the rage. You're sick of talking. Why do you have to listen to her? Why can't you just crush, rip, devour whoever you want? Whoever's in your way. A malevolent roar erupts unbidden from your throat. I performed an evil action. Great.
Hey, are you alright? If you're planning on going berserk, don't forget who's friend and who's foe. There she is. The demon! Go get her!
I succeeded at a will check. You send the troublesome dwarf sprawling to the floor with an elbow to the face. Oh, no. The time for chatter has passed. The demon, that wench, she must die. The rage bursts free. You want only one thing, to rip Minago's horns from her skull and shove them down her throat. Jesus! Is it going to save me in this situation? I didn't expect that large of a response. Jeez.
They dare threaten me.
Let's turn-base this. Run and attack, I guess. I'm the only one attacking.
Your death awaits.
You frequently miss the. There are many spells and abilities that your armor won't protect you against. Yes.
Cover me.
Yeah, I'm not hitting her at all.
I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. You won't break us. We will never give up.
It would be a shame if you died without ever surrendering. But honestly, I'll be satisfied no matter what way you die.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
Did we win?
Sadly, no.
No.
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Okay, what is the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they are holed up in the Tower of Estrod.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomade's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
So the ward... I can gather why the Wardstone is important. Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. a blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the ward stone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
The half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabris, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabris still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Inevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Have I leveled up or not? I am close to leveling up. But I do have a lot of stuff, which I want to sell. Also, I gotta check my personal chest. Hat. A sovereign dragon. From DLCs. Summons a tiny pet sovereign dragon. Sovereign dragon's great wisdom provides +1 morale bonus on knowledge, wealth, knowledge arcana law, and law religion checks. Sweet. I'll collect that. And I will... Well... Let me just... I should be able to equip it. Equip it. There. Put you there. And now it's equipped. I just go boop. And now I should have a little dragon. Little dragon guy somewhere. Oh! Hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? Anevia is outside your door, leaning casually against a shelf. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that, and I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action, but here's the rub. By sending you out on an errand, we're weakening our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off. You want me to stay here and guard the tavern? You? What? No. Your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy-like waiting for the demons to knock on the door. We need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to a ash pile, got it? When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. It might not be here. Sorry, I am having trouble with reading at the moment. It might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand, and we're going to push back hard. Things kick off here. You should know after they attack. Some things could be changed beyond recognition. So if you've got any business that needs taking care of, you'd better do it soon. Everything seems clear so far. What else do you wish to discuss? So the rift that damned beetle left with its scythe. Yeah, well, it cut the city into two. And it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not that any of them tried it to make sure, but if you've got a mind to go across, and I think you're gonna have to eventually, you might want to give the square a once-over. Thank you for the warning. See you later. Later. Watch yourself out there. Well, there's Camilla. Camilla looks you over pensively, toying with the snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Greetings. Seems for a moment that she wants to say something else, but the pause grows too long, and she slips back into cautious silence. You're much more relaxed during combat. Your battle cries are uninhibited? Uninhibited. She blushes slightly and lowers her eyes. So you've noticed. To be honest, I find it embarrassing. You see, being a shaman means having spirits of battle as my ever-present companions. In the heat of combat, they become rather, vocal. Your amulet is quite unusual. Where did you get it? My little trinket? It's so nice of you to notice. But I assure you, this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? Your speech tells me you are of noble birth. Camilla laughs her practiced musical laugh as she watches you from under lowered lashes. You're most insightful. Fine quality to have. Camilla's laughter ends and unspoken words hang in the silence. Well, I suppose we all have our good or bad qualities. I wouldn't have pegged you as a philosopher. I'm a monk. Philosophy is all... It is literally my middle name. I'm Ico Philosopher. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Why did you learn to wield a rapier so well? I had good teachers, although they don't get all the credit. I am a most diligent student. Camilla licks her parched lips. I should have started with this, but tell me about yourself. You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? Camilla asks, a dainty brow. I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I'll help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Isn't that sufficient? Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversations, the spirits are calling me, and I must respond. Please excuse me. Camilla turns away, watching you out of the corner of her eye. Alright then. Holger Worm. Ah, yes, our 1,000 gold coins. 1,000 gold coins for you, just as promised. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Holger Squirm always keeps his word. Now speaking of our future cooperation. August looks at you with unvarnished disapproval, his arms folded across his chest, his foot tapping impatiently. A job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. What do you mean, a job for someone like me? For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze, and then lie down drunk in the gutter. Or do you think you're somehow different? No. A traveling knight, perhaps, noble of heart, but without a coin to your name. August sizes you up critically, then sighs and shrugs. You seem a reliable enough ally to me. And you did get me out of those mongrel caves, so why should I care what you do with my money once you've got it? August seems like one of those people who think the entire world owes them something. However, you hear notes of hysteria beneath his smug arrogance. It's as though he's really quite nervous, but taking great pains to conceal it. So, what does this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have a good reason to return to my mansion here in Canabras. I still have, well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building, with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happened there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion, and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they've no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they are. Also, please do take Camilla with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She is of noble birth, after all. Noble birth doesn't give you the right to behave badly. I would ask that you refrain from such statements in the future. August puts his hands on his hips. Oh really? How impudent. No one dares tell Horgus Squirm how to address the rabble. You know what? What kind of reward are we talking about? 1,000 gold coins. Double the reward and I'll think about it. Damn it! Ha, yeah, right. For that kind of money, I could hire Queen Gelfru herself to guard me. 1,000 is my final offer. Fine. I'll take the 1,000. Marvelous. Most excellent. Augus's face relaxes, smoothing a few of the tense lines. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. But do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward. I don't want you to roll. Oh, yeah. Level up time. Sweet. Let's get some more drunken combat stuff. Let's up our mobility. I always want to up my persuasion. And up our trickery. Or stealth. I'll up my stealth by 1. Okay. Using this style once per round when you hit a single foe with 2 or more unarmed strikes into their flesh. When you do, you deal 2d6 extra points of damage with the attack. That's interesting. Crushing blow. Have a magical tail. Pummeling style. You know what? Boar style seems like a really, really fun thing to do. Let's do weapon finesse. With a light weapon, even elven curved blade, a stalk, or rapier made for a creature of your size category, you may use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier on attack rolls. Yes. What is drunken combat? At 3rd level, drunken master's offense and defense improve based on the number of drunken key points he currently has. I can consume booze. Drunken Master consumes 1 bottle of alcohol and gains 2 points of Drunken Key. Fast movement. Drunken Key at 3rd level. Good to know. Pretty good. Extra attack is a decent thing to have. Gamel Hawks. A strange figure towers over the bar. A huge, ungainly man with skin so milky that his blue veins are visible even from a distance. His bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impassively out at you from beneath his pale brows. The glass in the albino's large, clumsy hands looks dangerously delicate, as if one twitch of those callous fingers would be enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with a tankard gleams around his neck. What'll it be? Ah! The medallion you're wearing! That's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Kalen? You know, the god of booze and such. I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city. The best there's ever been, and I pray to the best god there is. So shall we raise a toast to Caden? May he show us wisdom at the bottom of every tankard. So drink, no one's stopping you. Just remember, it's not on the house. Can you show me what you have? Because I have a lot of things I need to sell. Let's, get rid of non-magical and masterwork. As well. These ones are magical. So, I keep them. And, yeah. About 5,000 gold profit. Very good. See what you have. Potions. Potions are always handy. How many can I have? Can I grab them all? I can grab them all. Cure moderate wounds. I cannot grab all of those. Oh. That's my bad. I was making a mistake with the, moving things around. Gloves of... Whenever the wearer of these gloves casts a cantrip or a first level spell, the spell deals 1 additional point of damage per dice roll. Once per day, you may use this item to grant your party total concealment against ranged attacks for 1 minute. Neat. Ah, bag of holding. That will help out a lot. Take that. Oh, spicy pastry recipe? Yep, I'll take that. Ingredients for camping. Ah, booze. Very good. I do need some booze. Bottomless mug. Drinking from this mug gives a character +2 bonus on saving throws against fear effects for 1 hour. Drink prolongs the effect. When used by a monk with the Drunken Master archetype, this mug also restores one drunken key point and makes the monk's melee attack deal an extra 1d8 damage while his drunken power feature is active. That is something I need. Hang on. We are not getting a lot of this stuff now. Because I need that mug. I definitely need that mug. There. Deal. I need that mug. That mug is going to help me so much. And I can drink from it 5 times per day. Oh, and I can level everyone else up. Let's put it here. Talking to people. Who are you? And the survival. You are named. Let's talk to you. A young man in a well-worn traveling clothes and simple wooden symbol of Erastiel on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jeranog, servant of Erastiel. Pleased to meet you. Ah, you're a cleric. Okay. That's okay. I know what clerics do. I don't need help of a cleric. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pity we can't stop and talk over a cup of tea, or maybe something stronger, but this isn't the time. Do you know what's funny? I was only supposed to be making a short stop in Canabras. I was sailing down Old Man Sellen on a boat bound for a small village by the name of Chili Creek. Once we've held Canabras, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village Here, on the bank of the river. Priest marks Chili Creek on the map. Okay. I can talk to Stoughton. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel whose high crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead. Oh, it's you. Good work back there, in the Grey Garrison. Name's Stoughton Vane. If you've heard rumors about me, his face, which looks like it has never known anything as carefree as a smile, grimaces. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? Storyteller, Stoughton strokes his beard in thought. Strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, ask him out all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort, he just listened. At first I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind, and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in the Blackwing. It's a library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there day and night. Okay. I have to go. Go on then. Maybe we'll see each other again. I can always ask him questions later. I don't have to ask everyone everything today. King. Really? Why? Why is the tiefling in there?
Hey, Chief! Ooh, hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
Woljif?
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
Tiefling rattles his chains and gives you a meaningful look. Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
He was caught thieving. Your shadow, what was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
I mean, he's definitely selling himself really well. I can't help you while you're chained up here. How can I free you?
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty-looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Alright, I'll talk to Erebus about your situation.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
We'll talk later. Okay, let's see if we can free this guy. Tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in blood-stained bandage. You spot other bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he manages to keep calm. Raising his eyes to meet yours, he says faintly, "I am Fawn Autumnhaze, at your service." His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no signs of pain or fear in his grey eyes. "You need help?" After giving you a cold, intense look, he shakes his head. "Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. I am Aiko. You can trust me. I might be able to help you." After a brief pause, Fawn says, "It would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer." "Who's your quarry here in Medef?" "I was hunting a fugitive. A Descarite by the name of Kalesia. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canabras, and I wounded her. Then demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle and in the battle that ensued, and couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters." He expresses no anger or hatred as he speaks, only compassionate sorrow. "I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time." He purses his lips. "There is no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world than other races. And we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet. I wish to aid you in your hunt." Fawn covers his eye wearily. "I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalesia, take caution. He has turned many innocent souls the path of evil and darkness, has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, bestial teeth. She's more monster than an elf at this point." What does Kalesia look like again? Her skin is dark, her hair preternaturally white, her red eyes can see perfectly in the dark, which, to my dismay, I've come to know from experience. But bright light causes her kind pain. I use an alchemical powder that explodes in dazzling flashes, and she cried out as if I had stabbed her. Okay, I have to go. Good fortune to you. Okay. Let's talk to Erebeth. Erebeth rubs her red and tired eyes. "Any success? How is the city?" "There's a tiefling chained up in the defender's heart. What can you tell me about him?" Erebeth shrugs scornfully. "Uljef is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating in Canabras. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the defender's heart, but that's hardly a prison. Uljef knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he?" Erebeth squints at you thoughtfully, then shrugs. "If you want to recruit Uljef and put him to good use, go ahead and take him. I'll take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend the days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along." Well, that's all I needed to say. I have to go. Go. May Iomedae keep you safe. Alright, and I can go recruit him now.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Erebeth, and I've decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Alright then. I think he's been able to identify our magical items. Ring of Protection, Amulet of Natural Armor, and Braces of Armor. Yep. I now have an armor class of 20. Perfect. Amanda, look what we've got here. Are you two mad? Whatever possessed you to steal the gem golem from the Tower of Estrad Museum? We didn't steal nothing, Commander. We saw some looters dragging it down the street, and the shiny fellow belongs to the treasury. The inlay alone is worth more than a castle. Okay, I can't read fast enough. Basically, they've taken this golem that was already being taken by thieves, it seems like, and now they just have this golem. Gonna go explore. And yes, we can have a party of 6 people. The global map! Sorry. Excuse me. I think we shall go try... I don't think we can get there. I think we need to go through the market square first. I'm closer to the Thiefling's hideout. I might as well go there first and do that quest. The journey will take 1 hour. Let's go then. About to sneak past the enemies. Prepare to fight. Great. You know what?
The light take you.
These don't seem like they'll be that tough. Yes, we'll enter this location. Basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. Five of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister Karasmi. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles. And I was being watched, and the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Erebeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have no idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Well, the burden of proof lies on the accuser. Woljif doesn't have to prove anything. Turns to you. She speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. In a single fluid motion, Karasmi adjusts her grip on her knife, so that she is now holding it by the blade, as if preparing to throw it. Burden of proof. Are you a city guard or something? I don't know how it is with your lot, but in the family the highest rank is always right. And here, that's me. Woljif, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Karasmi got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there. I mean, Woljif jerks his head toward the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and she says we've got a score. Ancient trees and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far, go on. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock, I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalna was on lookout, Brother Melron had the scroll, Dofi, Tavi, and Varnir brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it. The next thing I know, Erebeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all the rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Karasmi is pointedly polishing her knife. Where's the Moon of Abyss, Brother Woljif? Go on, Woljif. That's the whole sorry story. Woljif crosses his arm, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I gonna do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Karasmi, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the selling. But do you know what you're gonna owe me for that? An apology. Right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. You'll say, sorry, Woljif. You're a good guy, and I was wrong about you. Fine, you're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the families come for you. You'll have no peace, but one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Kirisme. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to that scary gal, Erebeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. Alright. I don't want to... We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Erebeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Okay.
Precisely.
So we got to figure out who the traitor is. I noticed this, so we are going to go check that out. Ah, regents. And this will select them. Wait. Since we didn't get into combat, I might try going... Large Rift. I have to go to the marketplace first. The market square first. About to sneak past the enemy. Prepare for a fight. They weren't that tough. Before we enter the location, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next episode next week. Take care of yourselves and have a lovely day. Bye!